Hey, welcome back guys, this is AP coming to you with another anime review. This is probably like the 12th take of this. My camera kept dying, so we are, hopefully we'll get it right this time. We just finished watching the God Eater series. It is for all I know, it's a 1 season, 13 episodes show, and it has some games kind of, I don't know how well tied into it, but they have like 2 games that are like under the same title, God Eater. Yeah, so that's kind of it. So kind of talking about what this show is about. All right, let's back it up a little first. A little backstory. Pretty much, humanity created a monster species that kind of drove humanity to the verge of extinction. So then humanity created weapons to kill those creatures and fight back. So it's kind of a post-apocalyptic thing, and you're following this one guy, Utsugi, who is just becoming a God Eater, which is the name of the special task force unit kind of thing to go out and do missions and to be able to kill these monsters with the weapon called a God Arc. So these God Arcs are just like monstrous. Like, think of a Buster Sword kind of thing from Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Like, think of that, maybe a little bigger. Huge things. So already, if you like big monsters and oversized weapons and fighting like that stuff, you might want to peep at this one. The only problem I had with this show is probably the art style. The art style wasn't necessarily one of my favorites, but I was able to look past it. It didn't bother me all too much. It just, it was the one thing when I watched it was like, that's the only thing I really don't like. The story wasn't necessarily that outstanding. It was good. It just wasn't that outstanding to make me like jaw drop and cry and just go like head over heels for this show. The only thing that really stuck with me was the ending. I really enjoyed the ending. I don't know, the entirety of the last episode was phenomenal. I enjoyed that to the greatest extent. Yeah, so fuck, dude, like, talking about the characters, basically my favorite characters were Lindo, which he was the kind of the leading captain of Unit 1, the unit or Squad 1, whatever they called it. He was like the badass commander that was always there for you, the old buddy, I'm helping out the new guy kind of guy. And he was also like a BA, he could fight, he could do all that shit. He was just like, he had that shit down, he was on lock. And then you had another dude in his unit called Soma. He was another kind of mysterious badassery kind of guy that could also like take down people with one swishy swoosh, and it was just, I loved it. It was just those two guys were just kicking ass, taking names, drink some milk and kill some people, and they're all out of milk. Those 2 characters were really cool in my book, and then of course you got Utsugi, which is the main character, and I thought he was a good main character for what it was, and I liked how they kind of portrayed him as he needs direction, he needs to know where he's going, and he doesn't necessarily know, but he's still kind of wavering, he's still kind of wavering. So I like how that character was molded through this show, and they did a good job of that. Another good thing they did with this show is the way they kind of showed you backstories or flashbacks, stuff like that. I love the way how they did that, how they kind of black and white, what it's, for a fact that's a backstory, that's a flashback, and compared to what you're normally watching. So I love that was a good solid part on them on how they kind of did that. I guess we can just go ahead and hop right into the waifu of the anime. I believe her name is Amelia. She was the other new type user that they picked up off the plane, and I thought her grand entrance was absolutely amazing. I won't say amazing, actually. It was really good because I love the way they did she handled the combat and she seemed like such a fucking hard-ass, badass kind of person, and then they found out, oh, she's just trying to protect all these people. Like, oh shit, well, whatever. So it gave that character some depth, and I really liked that. Apart from that, she was kind of a whiny bitch, and I didn't like that. But I'd still name her the waifu of the anime, because little skimpy outfit she got sporting on, you know. She just, that girl just hopping around, slashing away, and a little to no clothes, you know. Anime, right? So if you were to ask me, would I recommend this show to people, I would kind of, I don't know. It's, with a few people I know, I wouldn't recommend it because they couldn't get past the art style. They're kind of particular with the art styles of the anime they watch. So I couldn't recommend it to them, but then I have a small handful of friends that would be able to watch it because the art style wouldn't bug them. So saying that, it's kind of a hit or a miss with you all out there if you're into this kind of art style of anime, or even if you're able to look past it kind of like how I did and just watch it for the general theme. Like I said again, it is a good anime. Not the best, not fantastic, nothing outstanding. It is good anime. I would say if you do have free time, you know, you're just looking for a placeholder anime, this might be it for you. You know, just placeholder it while you're in transition from one anime to another. You can probably throw that right in the middle. Take what, a day if you binge it. But yeah, it took me like 3 days to watch at a leisurely pace. I don't see why anyone else kind of wouldn't watch it. That's about all. It's a short little discussion on this, so short little kind of review we have here. But that's all I have for God Eater. If you all want to hit me up down in the comments below and we could discuss more, that's completely fine with me. So I'm a deuce out here and catch you in the next one.